Good morning. I'm outside in my garden and I would like to give you a tour. We made some new beds in the garden this year. So we added some more beds right here on this side. It's kind of like a corner beds and somewhere up here. So these we put eggplants. So yeah, eggplants and some flowers. And I also built some trellises right there. So I put cucumbers and chayote and some more long beans in here. And these, I transplanted these. They called it Asian broccoli, but it doesn't look like Asian broccoli to me. But we'll see how it goes. And so, and I planted my malunggay in here too. They haven't sprouted yet. And so I'm doing a companion garden this year for all these beds. And I have tomatoes in there too. And I did some trellises also. Well, Van helped me. Really good. That's my mint. I put it in I put it in there so it's very invasive. So I'm just gonna let it stay there. So I need to cover this bed. And look, this was from my 2 years ago. I bought a mini greenhouse, but the covering is not good anymore, so I just converted it to a trellis. I'm gonna use it as a trellis, and will be like a nice house trellis. And I'm growing bitter melon in here. They haven't sprouted yet. And look at this. This is a new one that we built. You see this V shape? It's kind of like a supporter for my dome trellis, which I planted patola, upo, and another type of beans in here. And on this side, I planted some okra seeds. They haven't sprouted yet. And this on this side, I planted some peppers. So the peppers, they are for sure needs to be covered up. This is my what's this? Asparagus bed. So 2 years ago I transplanted them here. I only harvested once for my asparagus, and I need for their roots to be established, so I stopped harvesting. But next year I may have to harvest 2 or 3 times or 4 times. We'll see. They're supposed to stay there for 20 to 30 years, so I'm really happy about that. These are my onions, my onion beds. More Asian broccoli, cabbage and lettuce on this side, and beans. These are my bagu beans. They for sure need to be covered for tonight's frost. That's like my long beans. They already sprouted. Oh. And look at my tomatoes. I have the sweet. This is kind of like a super sweet variety, kind of like cherry tomatoes, but they are more in clusters. So this is the first time that I've had that one. So they are supposed to be indeterminate, which they will just bear fruits up until they can't bear anymore because of the weather. And these are Roma tomatoes. And these are early boy. It's kind of like more juicy and round tomatoes. This is my carrot bed. So as you can see, they're still so young and tiny. This is dill, cilantro, and celery. These are my peas. Another peas bed. These are my seedlings for my spinach chard. So if you want some, just ask me and I can give you some. And that's my broccoli, Asian broccoli. And here are my potatoes and potato beds. Oh, look, friends! Potatoes are already sprouting. Oh my gosh! Yeah, they are sprouting. Sprouting some more in here. All in there. Okay, I need to go for them. There we go. And these are my garlic. Those two. I planted them last year. well, last year around fall, so maybe October, November. And so now I think they're getting ready. Maybe one more month or few weeks, 2, 3 weeks, I think. They are ready to harvest. I am really, really excited. So this is my new garden. Here you go. I'm very excited for this year. I'm excited for them to all pop up and be alive.